thoughts on kind of that shot making and what it may have opened up for the rest of their offense in the game?
Yeah, he was comfortable pretty much all night. Got to his spots. And when good players are comfortable, they make shots. He did that for pretty much all night.
You all hung in there, though, for the first half and most of that third quarter. Did anything change with either how you all were playing or the way that they attacked late in that third?
I'm not too sure, to be honest. Just being in the mix of everything, I'm probably going to watch film and figure out, but I'm pretty honestly not too sure.
It felt like the rhythm offensively for you guys was just kind of going in and out throughout the night. Did you feel anything from their defense that kind of either led to no shot making or just different looks for you all tonight?
I don't know. I felt pretty comfortable out there offensively. I thought we had some looks that we usually make and we missed. Teams go through that. But yeah, I felt personally I felt pretty good. Good rhythm.
Shai, Pat Bev has talked a lot about how much he and Lou stayed on you in your rookie year because they knew how great you could be. How important were those two guys in particular to you becoming the player you are now?
They were those are like the first two guys that had been in the NBA a long time that I've been around, and obviously them kind of playing the same position as me taught me a few things, but more importantly, those two guys are really good humans, and guys that I'll be friends with forever.
Shai, I don't know if you I don't know if you know this, but your stat line, what you're doing this season, only Michael Jordan has ever done that in a season. He's done that twice. You're the only other player ever to do that. How does that sound to you when you hear that?
I mean, it sounds pretty good. Yeah, it sounds cool to just be, mentioned in a conversation with a name like that when it comes to basketball. Michael Jordan did that and won a lot more games, so it's probably a little bit different. But yeah, it's cool to be in the conversation for sure.
Well, you're 24, right?
Yeah.
Jordan was 24 the first time he did it, so.
Makes it a little bit better.
Shai, do you like coming back to play in LA?
Yeah. It's always fun. It's always easy to get up for. Fans are always great. Yeah, it's always fun playing there.
Do you plan on playing tomorrow?
If I feel like how I feel right now, for sure. I've woken up before and I felt good. So hopefully I feel as good as I do right now and I'll be ready to go tomorrow.
Before the game, Coach was asked if you get a little extra excited to play the Clippers, and he said that you're pretty much always ready to play at all times. Like, it seems like you keep an even keel. Do you feel like that's the case, or are there certain games that more?
There's certain games for sure in the NBA that are easier to get up for, but when it's time to jump on, I for sure feel the same way every night. Ready to go, ready to play. Now how I get there is different depending on games and teams we play against, but for the most part, I'm ready to go almost every night.
Shai, I can't help but remember the last time at the All-Star game you said that the next time you see LeBron and the Lakers, you'd have something for him. You a little bummed you don't get to play against him tomorrow?
It's not complete that I won't play against him tomorrow, but hopefully I'm good and I'm ready to go and we can duke it out.
What would you have had for him? What were you referring to at the All-Star game?
Oh, I was just gonna play against him.
Somebody asked you this last night, but with Russ and everything that he meant to this organization, what's it like competing with him, and have you guys had any conversations out there on the floor?
Yeah, he's one of the best competitors to ever play the game, and every time you play against him, you gotta suit him up because he's gonna come at you. And then him as well is a really good guy off the court. And a guy that I'm cool with him, we're friends. And yeah, he's just a really good guy.
Shai, with Paul George suddenly being out of the rotation, what changed in terms of how you attacked him defensively?
Nothing really changed. For me personally, I try to be aggressive, try to get to my spots, whether it's in the lineup or not.
Got one more. Anybody else? Thanks, Shane.
Thank you.
Let's get ready for Hoop Jab.